Hello guys, I hope you are doing well. I just wanted to speak about this legendary, one of a kind boxer, Terence Crawford. And basically, I've seen him growing over the years, and I've always thought that he was special. But ever since he has fought Burikis Gamboa, so there were questions regarding his chin. I mean, because he was in a lower weight class and Gamboa hit him and he didn't see that punch coming, and he was cocky and he was overconfident because Gamboa is naturally a smaller guy comparatively. But you know what Burikis Gamboa was? He was once compared to the great Manny Pacquiao because of his explosiveness and speed. So the thing is that, people question me. I mean, like before the Errol Spence fight, they used to ask me, who do you think will prevail? But we never saw the chink in the armor of Errol Spence, because we always thought that he's a complete boxer. He's this physical boxer. He has this weight on his side. He has this physical strength on his side. While I always thought that Terence Crawford, he's naturally more talented and gifted. Because why I say that? Because when he came up as a star, and when he was star in the making, so Tim Bradley, when he used to fight Manny Pacquiao, he had 3 or 4 fights with the great Manny Pacquiao. So he used to say this thing that I used to spar with Terence Crawford and he's a special talent. And I used to think, why would he say that? Why would he never want to fight? Because Bradley used to take up all the challenges. He fought Juan Manuel Marquez, he fought Ruslan Provodnikov and the Pacquiaos, and he never used to back down. But he used to say that Terence Crawford is really a star, and he's different and he's special. And then there was this hype about Errol Spence, because we all know what Floyd Mayweather Jr. used to say about their sparring sessions, and everybody used to say that no one can knock Spence out because he's never been down. He used to beat up the Charlo brothers, and etc. So when the fight was coming, and everybody was thinking that who will prevail. So why I changed my mind, and what changed my mind? Because I always thought that the timing and the power that Crawford possesses, it's raw and it's special, and it's from the angles that you don't see coming. I mean, I've been a fan of Kell Brook, when he beat Sean Porter. I've been a fan of Kell Brook when he fought Errol Spence and got beaten. But he showed that resolve and character in that fight as well. So what happened was, when he beat him down like he did, so that was the question. When he knocked Sean Porter out, and nobody had done this to Sean Porter, because he's very resilient and he's very physical and he's like a pit bull, and he keeps on coming. But he knocked him out. And what he did to Kell Brook and what he did to Amir Khan, I mean, like, Amir Khan gets knocked the sparks out, but he never quits. I've never seen him quitting. But in the fight with Terence Crawford, he did quit. He might say that I got hit on the balls, but you should have waited for the 5 minutes time to recover, but you did not, and you wanted no piece of Terence Crawford because of the special ability that he possesses. He has this power, and he has those angles, and he has those beast and finishing attitude, and a childlike enjoyment that he possesses whenever he has his prey hurt. I would say the term prey because he's been so dominant. I mean, like, remember the time when he fought Prescott, and Prescott was a boogeyman, the way he fought and knocked out Amir Khan. So I was always of that opinion that he's special. The only question, and obviously and honestly, that shouldn't have been the question, since that Gamboa fight, we have come a long way. But since that Errol Spence Jr. possesses that thirding power, so everybody thought, okay, what if he lands? And because he's as good as everybody said, that this is a 50-50 fight, and what will happen that. And now what is he doing? He's being very respectful towards Errol Spence. Even people like you know, people like there are so many people who are talking smack about him even now, but they should you know, respect him for what he is as a man, and he's willing to, you know, honor the rematch clause. And at 154 fights, I believe that there is a lot of gap between the two in terms of the talent, and I believe the result will be the same, and result will be the more, you know, one-sided, lopsided. And you know, I recently heard the statement from Tank Davis that he'll come to 147 and he'll knock Terence Crawford out. I honestly don't believe that. I have a huge amount of respect for Davis, his boxing skills and his power, but he's a small guy, and what we've seen from Terence Crawford over the years, he'll do as bad to, you know, Davis as he did to Errol Spence. So hats off to the champion. He deserves it all, and we all know now how special he is. And one thing I also believe that the Errol Spence that fought on that night after the Ferrari fiasco, you all know that he was in a life-threatening accident a few years ago, and he had torn his retina and he has his eyesight problems, etc., etc. So what I believe is that if even when he was willing to fight Manny Pacquiao, even Pacquiao would have given him a very tough fight. This is what I believe with my heart. So stay tuned for more.